Old man, you seek the spell of mastery.
You have come too late. My work has already met with you.
If that is the truth, then your work must stop.
Okay, welcome. Back at it again. Thank you, Offensive Lemon, for correcting my very bad Latin. Appreciate it. Hey, Gatsby, how's it going? Alright. We are back in it. We're in it to win it. I don't know if we're going to win it this time. We're going to try our best to win it. We're going to hop back into the secret life of Clackons and see what we can do. So, when last we left our doughty bugs, we had conquered most of Tauron's original island. We still have this thing here with Shinar, who's going to be a huge pain in the ass to deal with. And we've still got this city, and they've retaken their node, have a magician and a shaman sitting on it. So we'll need more military force over here to clean this out, take that city, take that node, and then of course in Mirror we have Tauron's pretty significant empire, including 2 sorcery nodes. Now I can actually be really good at taking over sorcery nodes because I have 5 sorcery books, so casting sorcery spells in sorcery nodes works fine. And he's got some rangers and swordsmen down there, which makes me feel like he's got an army down there where I don't expect it. We're gonna make a couple more halfling spearmen up there. Hey Joseph, hey Jack Black. So, what's in here again? A Hydra? Okay, well I have to worry about Hydras. But yeah, overall we're doing pretty well, and I know I've said this before, but it's still true. In terms of what to cast, We're doing well on the income front. Just hold your horses. 230 gold, 103 mana. Hold up, somebody is knocking on the door. Oh, hey, sorry about that. Sorry about the interruption. It was one of my friend's daughters knocking on the door to buy Girl Scout cookies. Or to sell Girl Scout cookies, rather. Okay, where were we? That's right, we were contemplating the utter destruction of Tauron. And also this fucking... Cherie, I don't know what it is with you, but honey, you got to stop. You've just got to stop. I'm gonna have to send a beetle down there. Just to dissuade her. Let's purify that. This flying island, meanwhile, is going to be my military transport. Morgana the Witch, I think, is just gonna hang out at home. She has some really good spells. Hey, Justin. Hey, Lucid. So Morgana has some really, really good spells that actually would make it very valuable to take her into combat, but she is also vulnerable to getting just absolutely blasted. So in terms of what she's got, she has missile immunity, which means that, like, halfling slingers can't kill her, but it doesn't affect ranged magical attacks or spells. She has high-ish resistance, high enough to be non-disintegratable, but she doesn't have enough armor to be immune to just the straight damage of things like Lightning Bolt, or the hit points to survive Lightning Bolt or Doom Bolt or what have you. In terms of what spells she can cast Black Prayer, which is a fantastic spell. Black Prayer basically nerfs all enemy stats, and it nerfs enemy resistance by 2, which is really important if you're a death mage. She can cast Possession, which means she can take over enemy normal units. She can cast Mana Leak, which just drains enemy mana. And she can cast Darkness, which buffs death creatures. This isn't important for me because I don't have any death magic, but it is important if you're playing a death mage. Also, hold on, I have to turn down my sound because that music is really, really loud to me. That's better. Okay, where were we? So, yeah, Morgana, useful, powerful, however, I really don't want to take her to fight an enemy wizard, because they will cast spells on her and she will die. She has to level up a few more times and get some more powerful items before I'm comfortable doing that. I am comfortable taking beetles. And, also, I seem to have accidentally picked up my Beastman Priest and carried him away from the zone he's purifying, so I don't know how that's working out for him. These guys, I don't know where those guys were going. We'll put them back in Taigo, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna load up some beetles. We're gonna take them over there to the island. We've got a beetle guarding this hamlet. We've got a beetle guarding that node. We actually probably don't need him there because we've got somebody on the hamlet. So let's move him over to the capital as well. And we're about ready to go. We've got some veteran slingers over here. Tauronic. Okay, so that's where those come from. They're not, they're actually just coming from down here. Interesting. Well, let me throw a quick resist magic on this beetle. Oh, that beetle already has resist magic. Okay. Let me throw a quick resist magic on that beetle. And then, let me go bully these guys. There we go. Set you to patrol. You are a... what are you? Are you a spearman? Okay, halfling spearman. That's fine. Y'all just keep on patrolling. I would love to take Hamburg here. And I've also got... I've got Tumu the Assassin, which is with his ridiculous +5 to hit. And all his crazy stats. And Flight and Guardian Wind. All over here. He could take over Nottingham. I don't think Tlaloc has any spells that can destroy him. Wait, goodbye. Hold on. I need to... Yeah, Tlaloc has Death and Nature. He could potentially have Crack's Call, I guess. But Crack's Call I don't think works on flying units. And Tumu is flying. So I think he's with Missile Immunity, with his super high resistance score, his super high armor score, and his high hit points. I think Tumu is pretty much reaching the invulnerable stage. In order to get any save or die spells past, they would have to nerf his resistance score a lot. And I don't think anybody can really do that. So I could go in and take over Nottingham, which is a fairly well-developed high-men town. But honestly, I'd care less about that than I do about knowing where she's coming, where Tlaloc is coming from. That's the capital. On Mirror, okay. Newcastle. That's a big city. I just want to know, where is the tower that Tlaloc came in through? This is a pretty significant little Mirren Empire. It's actually bigger than mine. That also reminds me, I need to disenchant area on that node in order to get it back. Let me put like 30 extra mana in it. Because with it being warped, it is not providing mana to me. So, interesting. I guess Tauron's tower must be somewhere else. What a shame. Oh, Lord. Oh, Tauron. You enormous piece of shit. Does Great Wasting have an anti-player bias? Nope. No, Great Wasting just hits random squares, but it's just, I mean, you know, I cover a significant fraction of the map, so... Why are you attacking me with one trireme? Yeah, that wasn't smart. Okay, we've got our War College down here, which means we can start pumping out either Manticores or Minotaurs. We're gonna go with Manticores just because they fly. Manticores are really kind of bully units. Like, they're only really good at killing low-level regular units, like non-summons. But that's okay. They can do a decent job, and with the flight, they'll be able to scout very quickly. Got our Builder's Hall over there, so we'll start on the Granary. Builder's Hall over there, same thing, start on the Granary. Builder's Hall over there, same thing, start on the Granary. And then to disenchant area, cast it on that node. And that should hopefully have... Nope, it's still warped. God damn it. Alright. Let's put the most mana into it we can in one turn. Let's put in 80 mana, make that a 130 point cast. Is that 2 Tauron galleys? That's fine. Their garrison is Spearman, Swordsman, 1 Shaman. Yeah, I can take that. I do need to throw a magic resistance on this Stag Beetle before I do, though. Y'all patrol. Y'all keep cleaning up. Y'all patrol. Beetle, get on there. Beetle, get on there. That's 5 units. Let's wait a couple more turns, get a couple more units. So yeah, Nico, I'm not sure if I answered that question really thoroughly, but to answer it more thoroughly, Great Wasting hits random squares everywhere in the map except around the caster's cities. So it will never hit, if we change, like, it will almost never hit around Tauron's cities itself, which also, interestingly, that means you can tell he actually conquered this city fairly recently, or possibly in between castings. Because the Great Wasting really screwed this town up. The village of Eastway here took a lot of damage from Great Wasting. You are going to patrol. You, sir. You have resist magic on you, and you are elite, but you need to heal. So go over there and wait and heal. You don't have resist magic? Okay, let me throw a resist magic on you. Yeah, okay, so there we go. Lightning Bolt, a direct damage spell like that, is pretty much the only way to deal with Tumu right now. It's armor piercing, so it takes away most of his, like, half his armor. With enough mana behind it, it does a lot of damage. So just to be sure that won't happen again, we need to throw up a counter magic. Yep, he tried it again. He tried it and we made it fizzle. If you were to destroy a floating island, does it give experience? I think it does. I mean, I can't prove it, but I think it does. Let's start getting more halfling shamans out here. Those are slingers, right? Yeah. Got our granary, and we'll go for a... probably smithy and then marketplace. Or maybe sawmill. Let's go smithy first. I agree. I think the Clackons are, if not the best, then one of the best. God damn it, what is it gonna take? How hard did you warp this node? Come on now. So the reason why I'm doing this, by the way, warped nodes, when you cast that spell on them, instead of giving a mana, they just subtract 5 mana per turn. So it's an active drag on my mana finances right now. It should be giving me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana per turn. Instead, it's taking away 5, which makes it a net minus 16. So it's worth spending a lot of mana getting rid of it. Hold on, let me check real quick. And I'm pretty sure that Disenchant Area is how you get rid of it. Yes, but as a base casting cost of 75... And I'm on the wiki, actually, on my phone, looking this up real quick to see how much I need to put into this damn thing. So they make it a spell attempt... I think it's the same as Disjunction. Yeah, so I guess I'm just being unlucky. Do I have Disenchant True? I don't think I do. I have Disjunction True, but I don't have Disenchant True. Alright, just gonna have to throw it again. With a lot more power, I guess. Let's take 3 turns to build up a nice big 150 mana disenchant, I guess. And Tumu is badly injured, so we should avoid getting into fights with him for a little bit here. Keep on purifying. And we're gonna wait for one more beetle in this army before we move out. And this magic spirit, we need to finish clearing off that. We need to clear off this node again and retake it, but for now the magic spirit can just go to that city and chill out. Yes, Clackons are originally a Master of Orion race. I like them. They're cool. They're not very strong in any of their appearances. At no time have the Clackons been like a super high-tier race, but they've always been a fun race. To my mind, at least. Alright, let's go... I really need to get a resist magic on that Barbarian Shaman before I take him into combat, too. Oh well. Let's get a Slinger over there, that should be enough army. You go heal in a city. You 6 Spearmen patrolling here is, I think, enough. Let's throw up a temple. You patrol. You... Actually, you go explore. Nope, I am -3 food. There we go. Purify that. Yeah, in Master of Orion, the Cylon were pretty much the very top of the top, just because they had creative, and creative was absolutely broken. At least in Master of Orion 2. I didn't play enough of the original Master of Orion to really make a lot of statements about that. But in Master of Orion 2, the Cylon were absolutely top tier. The Mechlar and Silicoids were pretty decent. Illyrians could expand really quickly, which made them pretty powerful. And then, you know, just kind of... there were good things and bad things at different times. Am I at war with Cherie? I feel like I should be at war with Cherie if I'm not. Because I feel like I can just go and take this island away from her. And, like, that's where she started, with her fortress and everything. So I feel like I could just take that away, and then she'd be pretty much doomed, right? Like, I don't know if she's really gone anywhere else. Same with Jafar. He might be in Mirror. I don't know. But this is what these Manticores are here to find out for me. The Manticores are mainly here to explore Mirror. Also, I have to say that I love the way these Beastmen priests are still taking the Purify action, even though they have been forcibly carried away from the square they were purifying. Let's take this army down and try to clear out Cherie just for the resources. And to have less to worry about in the future. We are at war with her, so that's fine. We're at war with everyone. Yeah. Alright, we got a Forester's Guild. Let's get a... Sage's Guild wouldn't be a terrible idea. We could also get a Miner's Guild. That's a volcano. There's no special bonuses here is the thing. So let's throw down a Sage's Guild. Ever plan on doing a stream of Master of Orion? Plan? No, do I look like a man with a plan? Do I look like a planner? I'm just a dog chasing cars, etc., etc. Okay, finally, that got rid of it. There we go. Finally. Alright, we're gonna wait one more turn, then we'll go take out that town. And up. Hillshire. That's a pretty significant city. We should definitely kill that. It's not his capital, though. It's not his fortress. That is a Tauronic Slinger. Coming out here towards my shaman who's trying to purify the land. How dare you, you bastard. Hey, you want to go? Let's go. I have -4 food again. Well, let's turn my halflings to their best duty. Making food. What we research? Awareness. Yes, awareness is a great spell. Spell binding actually is another way to deal with Tauron. Because I can kind of turn it around on him. Guardian Spirit is a decent one, and it would be quick to research. Let's grab Guardian Spirit. Got our granary here. Let's get a shrine to kill off the unrest. We'll just buy that because we have the money. You have multiple capitals? Okay, so technically capital is just a description of the size of a city. So Taigo is a capital. Kairu is also a capital. Kairu, however, has my fortress in it, so that's really the capital of my empire, is Kairu, because that's where I live. But any city that has above, I think it's like 16 or 18 population, is a capital, quote-unquote. Alright, let's go in, take over Golkanar. Okay, through Mana Leak. That's a pretty good one. I am going to drop Counter Magic. And let's make it a pretty big one. And then the Magician. So Misty is pretty tough. And has Destruction, which targets resistance. And then Sasha is not tough, but is charmed. And has a decent magical attack. Okay, well I think we're gonna shoot the Shamans first. And we need to drop, resist magic on another beetle. Alright, let's attack Misty and see what happens. Okay, yeah, so we resisted the destruction effect, and we're doing a ton of damage to Misty. It's what we want to see. They killed my priest, unfortunately. There we go, Misty's dead. Now we move into the town, and start munching these other units. Sheer unadulterated beetle power. Now we can auto it. Alright, there we go. We destroyed the walls, we killed 2 people, we gained 2 fame, and we took the Defender. Plus 3 attack, plus 3 to hit, plus 3 defense. I'm pretty sure that's better than this. Than Deathbringer, because Deathbringer is just death, save at -3 or die. The Defender is plus 3 attack to hit defense, and then it also has the destruction effect. It's a weaker effect, but plus 3 armor and plus 3 resistance off the Defender is pretty nice. Plus he has plus 8 to hit, which means he automatically hits with all of his damage. He has a 110% chance to hit now. Tumu is ripped. Tumu is absolutely jacked right now. Okay, so we've taken Golkanor, and we can start building what? We can start recruiting more shamans if we want them. Let's get the Foresters Guild first, and then we'll see what else we want to do. Okay, Tumu. A maximum lightning bolt could still do a bunch of damage to him, because he's still got... What's that? 17 armor? So I could still take him down to about 9 defense or so. But with the proper buffs, I think Tumu can solo towns at this point. And he can definitely solo lairs. Like, I think the Hydra... I think he can probably take the Hydra. We'll send in some other units with him just in case. Okay, yep, disintegrate. Understandable. Yep, disintegrate again. this is also one of those things that that Master of Magic has in common with Dominions, especially late game. The predominance of save or die effects. Like, there's a lot of save or die effects. Temple? Yeah, Temple before Farmer's Market in this case, I think. Actually, I think Garrison Spearman before either. Yeah, 5 units. Just have you make shamans for me. You can pull back. Okay, there's another... Looks like a Tlaloquian city. Tlaloc is really everywhere on Mirror. Like, it's just everywhere you turn, Tlaloc. Yes, you're all going to destroy me without mercy, I get it. I understand. Hey, Tor, how could you say that? Tauron is the enemy of all the world. No one likes Tauron, everyone hates him, he smells bad, and he should feel bad. And also, this magic spirit must die. Is this fire elemental really losing to this magic spirit? That's hilarious. Okay, there we go. That magic spirit was just rolling really, really well for a while. Now, Shari's Wyvern Riders. Okay. Have those guys wait. Let's briefly move our summoning circle over here to Golkanor. And then let's throw down a magic spirit. These guys are all waiting, that's fine. These beetles can patrol, that's fine. I'd really like to get rid of Shinar, but I just don't have the magic firepower yet. And it's still purifying. This ultra elite beetle, set him to patrol for a minute, because he's gonna be waiting on stuff to happen. That swordsman, meanwhile, should go home. Alright, let's see if we can take out this abandoned keep. Alright, 1 Hydra, it has 9 heads. It has regeneration, it has Fire Breath 5. But I think we can take him. Throw down a blur. Alright, now... What's its resistance? Its resistance is 11, so actually targeted spells are not going to work very well. But we can make Tumu invisible, which makes him 10% less likely to be hit. And then let's throw the beetle in, see what damage we can do. We killed a head. Okay, killed 2 heads. There we go. Alright, beetle's dead, but yeah, Tumu's gonna take this. There we go. Gained a fame, and we found a sword. Lake Kenegul. +3 attack, +1 defense, resist magic, and giant strength. That's a good sword. It's a damn good sword. Unfortunately, Morgana can't use it. We're collecting a lot of powerful weapons. Yeah, that's a good sword. Not gonna lie. Do I have a schedule or something? Nah, I pretty much just, I stream when I can, when I'm not working or what have you. It's not, it would be good of me to have a schedule, but I don't. Okay, interesting. Attacking me with Wyvern Riders, a bold move. Let's see how it works out for them. I mean, they have a fairly high armor score, and, like, yeah, they're not bad attackers. I've only got 2 shamans guarding this town, so it may seem like it's a decent choice. But I don't think it really is. I don't know, maybe she'll win. She might. Because I can only spend so much power. Yeah, she's gonna win this one. That's alright. Oh, and she burned the city down. Interesting. What did Tlaloc just cast? Okay, I summoned a magic spirit. So yeah, so she burned that city down. That doesn't hurt me all that much. Tlaloc just cast awareness. Okay, that's fair. Something I was meaning to do. That node is unguarded. Great. Just go down there, zippity-doo-dah. A lot of hellhounds guarding this city. Hellhounds don't frighten me much. First beetle who moves in here might take some pretty hard hits, though. Let's cast Blur. Yeah, so... take him out and move so we can get another one in. And there we go. Nope, no need to raise the city. There's some paladins. But yeah, let's take out Robomar, knock Cherie, Cherie's fortress out of the game, and then we actually also need to cast awareness. I would love to have awareness up. And it only costs 500 mana, so... Alright. He doesn't have any units guarding that. So actually, I tell you what, we can take this magic spirit down to this tower, come up here, steal that node. Hufstein. Yeah, Tlaloc is really, really big on Mirror. Really, really big. Okay. That's a big army. A lot of berserkers, a lot of cavalry. Nah, I'm leaving. Yeah, follow me to the ends of the earth, destroy me without mercy. Yeah. I get it, you don't like me. Did Tlaloc just try to possess my manticores? Rude. Ugh. Not counter magic, hold on. Well, unfortunate. Hey, Myth, how's it going? We are just having all kinds of fun down here. That is a Wyvern Rider. Wyvern Rider against Veteran Slingers, less good. But we're gonna have to pull back into the city. So we'll pull back into the city, we'll meld with that node. This city is totally undefended at the moment. I will send back a beetle. Wow, everyone hates Ant King. Yeah, you know what? Everyone does hate Ant King because they're jealous. They're jealous of our freedom. They hate us because we're so good at stuff. That's what's going on here. Alright, get you guys out purifying. Also, these are just really optimistic Wyvern Riders. I mean, I guess maybe Cherie is just sacrificing a unit in order to let her cast spells on me, but really, didn't even kill any units doing that. Okay, we got some growth, we got a Forester's Guild. Good stuff. Let's get some swordsmen for garrison purposes. That is the South Pole of the world. Let's get a magic spirit up to that node. That is a trireme and 2 galleys. Are you kidding? Look at this. Look at this Empire of the Ants that we have built. Our glorious empire. I'm just saying, it's just pure envy. And it's sad. It's sad to see. Alright. Hey, we got an elite slinger. Alright, now fuck off, dude. I win the slinger off. My elite slingers are stronger than his chaos channeled elite slingers somehow. There we go. Alright, we got 4 more beetles. We're gonna bring them over here. No, stop. Why did you not bring the beetles? How much mana does he have right now? 238? Yeesh. Yeesh. I don't want to send Tumu in alone against his stuff. What I do want to do is I do want to get an army built up over here so I can take out all these towns so that I can push him out. And I'm probably, honestly, I might have to start just burning down towns. I have enough fame I can afford to take a little bit of fame hit from burning down towns. So that probably is where this is going to go. This is probably going to move in a pretty genocide-y direction. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck your boats. Oh, fuck. That was a lot of damage. That was 7 points of damage from a single flame strike. Alright, no, I gotta get out of here. That's the that's even very, very powerful units. If they're solo against enemy wizards. High damage, just straight up really high damage spells, man. No, I'm not agreeing to peace with you. It just means you're gonna have time and mana to cast Great Wasting again. Alright, let's get our marketplaces up. There, now we can come over there. And let's take this city. This city is filled with doom bats. Many, 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 many doom bats. That's okay. Doom bats are kind of moderately dangerous. They're not as strong as beetles are, though. Let's pull up Blur. If you're wondering what the little moving shadow things are, by the way, that's Wall of Darkness. It prevents anyone from making ranged attacks across it. Okay. I killed my guy. Every beetle is taking more than one Doombat down with him. Why can't I move in? Alright, so all these Doombats are now injured. I think I can still win this. It's gonna come down to luck a little bit. But yeah, I think I got this now. There we go. Do I wish to raise the city? That would be symbolic, but... Nope. Alright, we destroyed the Sage's Guild, we gained 3 fame, and we banished Cherie. Put on a shirt, lady. Cherie begins casting the spell of return. We found Eldridge Weapon and Doombat in the remains. In the ruins. Oh, well, cool. Both of those are good spells. We can look at... I'm casting Awareness right now, but let's just look at the Doombat. So, the Doombat. 300 mana, 8 mana per turn. So, as we just saw, Doombats are not as good as Clack-On Beetles at high experience levels, but they're extremely fast. And they have the Immolation Aura, which basically means that for low-level units, like normal units or very low-level summons, attacking Doombats is just sort of an elaborate way of committing suicide. It strikes all units it engages with a 4-strength fireball, which means it can do a lot of damage versus like Spearmen and Swordsmen and stuff like that. Against higher-level summons, it's not very good, but, as I said, Doombats are extremely fast. They have fly speed of 4. And they have decent stats. Like, they have a lot of hit points, they have okay melee strength, pretty good resistance. So, yeah, they're decent. Was there a KKK member with a pentagram when you banished her? No. No. Okay, so, fun fact. You know that, like the white conical hat that the KKK wears as part of their weird regalia? That is, like, an actual historical piece of garb of, I believe, the Catholic Church. You can look it up. It's a thing. I forget what the fuck the name is, but, yeah, for a long time, that piece of garb was associated with, like, militant orders, and that's why, actually, the KKK adopted it. So, I don't think it's supposed to be the KKK, no. And I also picked up Eldridge Weapon. Eldridge Weapon is pretty solid. Basically, it's a cheap enchantment spell that just gives the enemy 10% lower chance to defend against you. So it's just a little bit of a damage increase. You can stack it with all kinds of other stuff. It's pretty solid. Alright, well, go back in there, hire another shaman. And we finished researching Guardian Spirit, which is cool. We could research Just Cause. That's another cheap life spell. Mass Invisibility is one of those spells that really just outright changes a battle. Just turn everybody invisible. That's a good one. Let's throw down... Yeah, let's research Just Cause real quick. Ah, yes, the Loathsome Forces of Shuri. Yes, we do indeed. For some reason, everybody's turning against Shuri. Oh, it's because she started casting the Spell of Return. The AI hates it when you start casting the Spell of Return. Absolutely hates it. Hey, Bynum, how's it going? So, I'm building trade goods here, but I don't actually want to do that. I've got a cathedral, which is why I don't have much unrest. I think here I just start recruiting something. Warships? Try to contest the seas? That could be kind of interesting. It could be Wyvern Riders. Wyvern Riders are like a shittier version of Doombats. They have decent-ish stats. They fly at speed of 3. They have 10 hits each, so 20 HP per. They have a poison attack. Let's throw up a Sage's Guild. Basically maxed out the Orc Tech tree in this settlement. Let's buy another swordsman and put this swordsman in the node to guard against that magic spirit. Let's buy the marketplace there. This one surviving beetle should go... probably here, I guess. Stop the paladin. Tauron's not carrying any units, that's just a bunch of boats. Tlaloc's not carrying any units there either, that's also just a bunch of boats. And that is a Tauronic swordsman. That's no bueno. Has Yellow's fortress been found yet? No, I don't know where the fuck he's hiding. He is absolutely hiding from me somewhere. Alchemist skill, +3 mana. I already have magic weapons because I am an alchemist. But let's build the university. Okay, that will give me a bunch more stuff. So yeah, let's build the university here in Robinar. Before we do that, actually, let's get a couple of basic defenders. So a couple of halberdiers. We got our marketplace there. Let's throw down the farmer's market. Temple first? No, farmer's market before that. But let's get some basic guards here as well. Just a couple of spearmen. Turn you into a worker to make him faster. And I've completed casting awareness. Okay, so. Wow, there's still a neutral village. Okay, so it's me, Tlaloc, and Mr. Yellowman in Mirror. None of these are his fortress. We already checked that. If I swap planes... Oh. There it is. How did I fucking miss that? Did he move it? Well, I don't know what the fuck is up with that, but his fortress is in Eldridge, so all I have to do is take Eldridge and I'll banish him again. That's good. In terms of other cities, we've got... So yeah, I think Jafar is limited to just this continent. Jafar just owns this. And Cherie, as soon as I take that city, Cherie will be out of the game. And she can't cast spells because she's banished. So I think... Like, I'm pretty sure one beetle can take Cherie out of the game at this point, but just to be sure, I'm gonna send that army there that way as well. Okay, wait, what'd you just find? Land? Okay. But yeah, he's got several more towns down here, and there's an unclaimed nature node. Am I winning? Yes, I am. Slowly. Painfully, but I am winning. I definitely need to... But Tauron has, like, a vast empire in Mirror that I'm going to need to crush. If I can get rid of Tauron, then things will become a lot easier, just because Tauron will no longer be spamming Destructo magic at me. We've got some veteran slingers, got a halfling shaman. I'm gonna take all these halfling units, kind of move out with them. Form a little bit of a stack. I'm actually going to take these two shamans along with me. I have room for 2 more units. Yes, by a spearman. We got shamans there. We're building a temple there. I am going to move my summoning circle again. I'm going to move it up here so I can start summoning some units to help take out this part of the empire, and then that is going to be stormed by my beetle army. I would also like to get another floating island or 2 at some point, but that's not a priority right at the moment. You're making trade goods. You could be making... Yeah, let's throw down a barracks there real quick. Okay. What is this? What is this? No spells for you. Just keeps trying to throw spells. I am triumphant. Hooray. A glorious battle. lot of people just rolling around with a lot of, like, shit that doesn't really matter. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna turn Taigo into a second beetle production center. I'm plus 15 food, so I can just... Hold on. Hold on. Alright, summoning circle. Up there. In Hickorydale. So, what I was saying is, I'm plus 15 food, so I can afford to just turn, I think, all of these guys over to production. I'm still plus 7 food, and then I can turn Taigo with its 58 production, I think that is. Yeah, 58 production into another beetle factory. Which is good. Now, this beetle... They got 1 hellhound? Pfft. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Alright, burn the city down. And Cherie has been defeated once again. Cast out of the world completely until she learns to put on a shirt. And we learned Shatter. That's also an okay spell. Shatter, if I recall correctly... Where is Shatter? I think it's a combat spell. I think it only works on, like, it lowers enemy attack. Or something like that. Okay, but Cherie is gone forever. My beetles will wipe out that outpost, then go over here. My floating island will make the trek back to Kairu for more beetles. We've got 4 patrollers in Hamburg. That's enough. Let's throw down a farmer's market for the food. And this army will advance towards the enemy. And there's not really much need to scout now that I know where all the cities are, but eh. Lizardmen Halberdiers. For 200 gold, they have a little bit of upkeep. They're decent units, yeah, sure. I have the money. Withdraw, prepare to die. Jafar, I'm not scared of you. Okay, Tauron is threatening me again. Let's pause to throw up the sawmill. And then we'll get the, other thing. Okay, so we've got some Lizardmen Halberdiers. They're actually elite because I'm a warlord, so they have decent melee attacks, 6x6, 36 damage potentially out of them. They have +1 to hit, they have 3 hit points, they're not bad units, and they also negate first strike, which is handy of them. Also, Lizardmen can swim. So these guys don't need a boat, they can just go in the water where the boats are. They're too slow to actually fight boats, unfortunately, but they don't need transport. So, I think I should send them down over here towards Jafar's territory just to piss him off. Oh, wait, this beetle needs somewhere to go. And I've now got a decent number of slingers as well. I've got 4 slingers. So Tauron's going to disintegrate a slinger, that's fine. Look, man, you want to keep casting these spells on me. Okay. Slingers are replaceable. And you just spent, like, a couple hundred mana throwing Disintegrate around like it was going out of style. Patrol there, patrol there. Boats. Okay, so, scouting is less important now. I don't necessarily need Manticores. We're going to start focusing on Minotaurs. Because Minotaurs are chunky boys, they hit hard. Very nice. We're gonna steal that node, get all its delicious, delicious mana for ourselves. Right now I'm putting 189 points into mana. I'm gonna start putting a lot more points into skill. Just so I can level my skill up real quick. And in terms of spells, let's throw down a... let's actually summon a hero, because I have a bunch of items. Let's just go crazy. Let's just summon a hero. It'll be fun. Yeah, you go there, that's fine. Alright, we've researched Just Cause. Now let's research... Summon Champion. That's the good stuff. No, I don't want peace. I'm not interested in peace. Throw up a Fighters Guild here in Taigo. Alright, what you got in this city? Shamans and Swordsmen. That should be fine. You guys patrol there. You patrol there. You, Mr. Shaman, come down that way. We've got 5 beetle buddies who should come up that way. And then we'll make up numbers with the 2 slingers. So 2 slingers, 5 beetles, and 1 Shimon. Turn some money into magic. Our 2 turns out from a hero. You can just patrol for a bit. We're negative on food again. I consider that to be a problem. Just make trade goods real quick. You make food. Okay. Alright, Lemon. We'll be playing for another probably like hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. So you got some time. Alright, we've only got 1 unrest here now, so now we can afford to start building some stuff. Let's put up a miners guild here. You patrol. You just make food. Just make food. Build a farmer's market. Okay. Nearly a full stack army. So move him up there, and let's see what he's got defending. Chimeras. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Full stack of chimeras. Over here he's got a Doombat, a Shaman, a Magician, and a Slinger. Some Engineers, and some Slingers over there. Okay, this army might be able to take on 9 chimeras with magic support. But we'll see. Is this the game that inspired Battle for Westnoth? Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm not going to say it definitely is, but I'm also not going to say it's definitely not, because I'm not sure. Let's go ahead with trade goods here, I think. I think that's probably enough shamans for the moment. Purify that, and let's go. Oof, that magic assault from the shamans. So he used warp wood to destroy all of this unit's ammunition so it can no longer fire. Which was a damn good choice on his part. Also, those shamans have taken like no damage, largely I think because they are elite. Let's throw down counter magic at a pretty high level. Okay, there you go. And now let's cast Blur. That pretty much uses up all my skill for the battle, but that's fine. One thing you can definitely see about Tumu, he is a lot better at taking out small elite targets than he is at taking out masses of very mundane targets. Not that he can't do it just takes him longer. Alright, and that is it. Destroy the Fighters Guild, we gained 3 gold. Or 3 fame and 200 gold. And we lost, we kept Tumu. Tumu only took a little tiny bit of damage, and we lost all but 2 slingers in that fight. What a shame. It's a damn good thing that this city can make more slingers. We got 2 manticores kind of vectoring in towards the rest of his cities. We got minotaurs coming. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood overall. Yeah, Tauron, that's... Actually, I can win this war, as a matter of fact. Thank you. And Morgana's leveled up. Good. We got a marketplace over there. Let's go for the farmer's market for the food. And we have summoned a hero. Who'd we get? We got, oh, Fang the Draconian. Fang's actually not bad. He's legendary, so he gives us extra fame and lowers the cost of mercenaries. He's got might, so he gets +1 attack per level. He's also a noble, so he doesn't cost me any money, and he has fire breath, and he naturally flies. So we've got Fang the hero, and we are going to give him... let's give him this sword, because that will give him magic resistance, and what's the other thing it gives him again? Giant strength. So it actually adds +4 to his damage, which is great. It also gives him a little tiny bit of defense. But the resist magic is the big part, because the resist magic is going to give him resistance of 11 right off the bat. He needs armor, and then he can also take an accessory. And right now he's definitely not suited for open combat against enemy wizards. But he's pretty resistant to most spells, and with a couple levels behind him, he'll be good. These are only regular slingers because I burned down the Fighters Guild. Damn it. Okay, then let's... we're researching Summon Champion, as I recall. Yeah, but that's 26 turns because I'm not putting any points into research right now. I have a casting skill of 96, however, so I might actually start putting a whole bunch of points into research. Because that amount of casting skill is definitely enough to fight with. So let me put skill down to 0, research up to 96. Now what's my time? 13 turns? That's better. Yeah, he definitely needs more defense. There's a couple ways I could do that. I could create an artifact for him. Like, I could give him a plate armor or a shield or something. Plate mail automatically gives you +2 defense, and then you can give it, like, another +3 for a total of +5 shields. And then you can give things like... You know, he doesn't need more movement, but he could use more resistance. So, like, +3 defense, +3 resistance, and, like, Guardian Wind. It would cost 1100 mana, but it would give him a lot of resilience. That would push his resistance up to 14. His defense still wouldn't be 10. I think his defense would still... I could do that. I could give him +6 defense. Let's give it like +4, +2, and Guardian Wind. So he's immune to missiles. He has a higher defense, resistance of 13, and then, yeah, that would be a decent armor for him. And you can change the appearance, of course, which is kind of neat. Give him the Muscle Cuirass. Probably give him this one. Not sure if it's necessarily worth doing that for him. Then of course you can give him a miscellaneous item that gives him all kinds of other bonuses. Like, here's the real Wombo combo, okay? The real Wombo combo is flying invisible. Because that just means people can't target him. Unless he's next to unless they have illusion immunity or he's next to a melee unit. But flying invisible units are pretty bullshit. In a lot of ways. Yeah, let's go with the plate mail. So +3 defense, +3 resistance, guardian wind. Actually, we'll make it +2, +4. That's fine. 1150 mana. We'll start to cast that. Tor, yes, it is faster, but remember he only has 3 slots. And in terms of cost, I think the cost is actually fairly similar. So, yeah, it's better to have as much stuff crammed onto one item as you can, if you can manage it. Just because no hero ever has more than 3 slots. That's why I put all this crap on the Orb of Flight. The attack, the defense, the resistance, the flight ability. The Chain of Tyrolia has several different abilities. The Defender has a bunch of different abilities. That's just because that's better, if you can manage it. Alright, so we've taken that. We need to take Strasbourg. We need to take Jollyville. Also, we need to see what is in this lair. What's in that lair? Gargoyles. Oh, I can take gargoyles with this guy. Yeah, I can take fire giants too. Like, that's not really a problem. They only have 10 attack. Let's just fly around over here. Let them throw their rocks. I don't think we've actually seen gargoyles. These are gargoyles. They're made of stone. They have relatively high armor. They're a mid-level nature summon. Relatively high armor, relatively high hit points, pretty shit melee attack. They only have 4 models in a unit. They're immune to poison and to stoning. But so they're like, you can summon them if you want, but they're not great. Okay, killed him. There we go. Yeah, if you're spamming a lot of heroes, then making your gear cheap and fast to build has more of an effect. Alright, gained a point of fame, and we found... Oh, look, we found a Storm Mace. +3 attack, +5 spell skill, lightning, and flaming. Oh my god. That's a weapon right there. So that's effectively +6 attack, armor piercing, and it gives you a spell skill buff. That's a really good weapon, but... well, unfortunately, it doesn't give me the stuff that I need. Like Kenagul gives me magic resistance. The Defender gives me the extra defense and the 2-hit bonus. Let me just... Yeah, because that +3 defense is really nice. Still, that's a weapon. Hey, Perun, is Tauron dead yet? Nah, I'm working on it. I'm gonna break the Deathbringer. For mana. The Archer I'll hold on to in case I get an Archer hero or something. But yeah, that's a really good mace. Is that an outpost? That's a hamlet. Alright, let's send in the next wave of beetles. And yeah, we're still gonna keep Morgana at home. The problem with Morgana really just is that these low hit points mean that her other stats are a lot less useful in a lot of ways, because if you send her against an enemy wizard and they hit her with a spell that just does some damage, like it's an armor-piercing lightning bolt or something, she'll just explode. I could forge her. I need to forge her like a staff and another accessory that can make her tougher, and then I could maybe use her in combat. But for right now, she's just gonna stay at home, minding the house and keeping my my spell skill up. Hold on. Okay, we got 2 halberdiers. Throw down the university. User patrol. And let's see how this attack goes. I want to see how this army does against this pile of creatures here. Yep, he's gonna throw a couple of disintegrates. That's expected. We are going to counter with, of course, counter magic. Yep, Fizzle Disintegrate, that's good. Is there some fluff reason that the bugs get such a boss unit? I mean, everybody gets unique units. The thing about the stag beetles, so here's the weakness of the stag beetles. Their resistance just is not very good. Their other stats are higher than many comparable units, but their resist stat is quite low for a high tier unit. Like, most high tier units have resistance like 9 or 10 or higher to start with, especially the high level summons. A lot of the high level summons have like resistance 13. So with stag beetles, like, for example, taking stag beetles against a death mage, like for a player with death magic, fighting stag beetles is really easy, because you have so many spells that target resistance. And yes, another part of it is that all of my stag beetles are starting at veteran level, so they already have 2 levels at least of experience behind them. Many of them are elite, so they have 3, and that makes them a lot tougher. Experience is a big deal in this game. Okay, let me throw down Blur to help out my guys here. But as you can see, these chimeras are like a mid-level summon. They're still doing work against my stag beetles. Like, my stag beetles are taking real casualties fighting these guys. In fact, I think I'm gonna lose this battle. I just don't think my beetles can take on this number of chimera. Yeah, I don't think I can. Let me throw a Psionic Blast. It doesn't help me. That one. Yep, there we go, that's it. Okay, lost some fame for losing a whole bunch of units. But I've got 4 more beetles coming in with some support units, so I should be able to clear out the city. He'll probably summon in a couple more, but as long as he's summoning in more, he's not trying to cast Great Wasting again. And that's important. That's important to me. It's really valuable that he not cast Great Wasting again. I'm sorry, Great Wasting fucking sucks. I hate it so much. But so, that right there kind of describes the inherent balance of Master of Magic. Okay, so Fang gained his level for having been summoned by a warlord. Like I said, chimeras are mid-level summons. They're kind of high mid-level-ish, but they're not top of the line. The stag beetles, on the other hand, are absolutely top of the line recruitable units. Top of the line recruitable units and mid-tier summons are about the same in terms of power. Top of the line summons are the most powerful units in the game. There are no recruitable units that compare to them, unless you've just put an incredible, like, stupid quantity of effort into buffing them. Alright, so what's that town's defenses like? Pile of halflings. He's really gone all in on the halfling thing. Fang still only has 7 resistance. He really needs that extra resistance in order to go into a fight with an enemy wizard. much mana does Tauron have? 320? Yeah. If Tauron wasn't gonna throw a whole bunch of spells at me, I could take Jollyville right now. But, I mean, Tuma's a Grand Lord. I really don't want to risk him. Even with 17 defense and all those hit points. I could throw him in there and then I could cast, well, actually, yeah, he can do that, because he can tank one hit from whatever, and then I can throw him in there and cast, Counter Magic. It would be a really stupid thing to lose Tumu over. Like, it's actually less dangerous to do that against Jafar. Well, no, I take that back, because Jafar has Psionic Blast. You have to be able to see through illusions in order to see through that. What's he got defending his node? Fewer units. Okay. What's defending here? Pile of swordsmen and shamans. Let's just go in and see what we can accomplish. Well, not much with that many shamans throwing magic at me. Okay, so yeah. Shatter the combat spell. You get a resistance roll and then it lowers all of your attack strengths. Which is pretty powerful. We're just gonna go ahead and make him invisible. And let's also cast Eldridge Weapon on this Manticore. So it gets to hit more. Why can't I move there? Alright. Love it. Aw, man. Okay, well that's probably... we better flee then. Alright, yeah, let's run away. That's fine. Took out half the defenders there. Was Fang invisible? No, Fang is not natively invisible. I would have to cast invisibility on him, which I could certainly do. Okay, marketplace, farmer's market for the food. Alright. First Minotaur, and they come out of the shell, as it were, elite. Fang is not invisible yet. I think that armor that I'm making for him will make him invisible, and at that point, that will help a lot. However, I'd just like to note, so Minotaurs, if you look at the stat line, Minotaurs look pretty impressive, but not, like, outright overpowered. Here's the thing, Elite Minotaurs have +4 to hit. +4 to hit. That means that instead of a 30% chance for each of these attacks that they have doing damage, it's 70%. So, melee attack of 14 for an Elite Minotaur for each of them. So each of them has 14 swings, essentially. At 70% to hit each, that means that each one of these is converting about 9 points of damage each. Which means these guys can charge in and absolutely kick the shit out of most other units almost in one round, in like 1 or 2 rounds. We're gonna get that artifact created, and then we're gonna start casting like flight and invisibility and stuff on Minotaurs. And they will be incredibly dangerous. Flight in particular is a big one because it will let them move at 2 spaces per turn instead of 1, which is what they have right now. We should also get a floating island here on Mirror. That would be really useful. But as it is, we're just going to move them up to this town here and let them patrol. What is this town building, by the way? Trade goods? How about we get a shipwrights guild going here? But yeah, no, he's not invisible yet. Yeah, no, Minotaurs are really, really powerful. They're good. They're top-tier units. They're comparable to the beetles. So if you compare stag beetles to minotaurs, minotaurs are... Let's actually swap planes. Do I have any elite beetles left, or have I killed them all? I think I might have killed them all. Yeah, go ahead and build a cathedral here. Why not? It'll take some time. But if you compare, so let's look over here at this beetle. It's only veteran. If it was elite, it would have slightly higher stats. But if you compare stag beetles to minotaurs, minotaurs have effectively, they have slightly lower armor. They have the same hit points, about, higher total melee, but they move more slowly. They don't have fire breath, so they don't get the initial hit, because the fire breath, when you attack, works, just does damage beforehand. And they don't have, they can't attack flying units. So that can be problematic for them. Overall, stag beetles are weaker than minotaurs, but more flexible. Alright, now he's only got 3 swordsmen here. Elite Manticore, only 1 model though. Let's just patrol for a minute. Move you back, set you to patrol as well. Fang has some more experience to go. You got 4 shamans. Find a town with fewer shamans, maybe. How many shamans is this town? Oh, only 2? Yeah, let's go. Okay, disintegrated instantly. That's fine. That's 50 mana out of his giant, stupid mana pool. Let's throw up some slingers over here. Get my lizardy halberdiers, move into the south to go annoy Jafar. Yeah, Minotaurs are serious business. Like, Minotaurs are kind of a big deal. Throw up some city walls. Now, you, sir. Woof. Well, let's make him invisible. And now let's... Where's my True Dispel? Yeah, there's my True Dispel. Man, they beat me. Rude. You're not allowed to win. That's not how this works. Alright, beetles. And floating island. Back there to pick up some more dudes. Yeah, it kinda is, Captain Hat. I'll be honest. Like, Dominions, you know, I've played a lot of Dominions over the last few years. I really like the game, but as you say, I have gotten a wee bit burnt out on it. So I'm moving on to... I'm kind of going back to what this channel was originally about before Dominions 5 took it over, which is old games, gaming history. And Master of Magic is definitely a huge part of gaming history. Like, there's no denying. Master of Magic really was foundational for the genre of turn-based strategy games. And the kind of the fantasy milieu as a whole. Alright, we got our farmer's market. Let's put down the sawmill. Yep, just buy that. Got the farmer's market there as well. Put down the sawmill. Granary over there, so put down the smithy. And we're way positive on food right now. We're at plus 28 food, which is kind of cool. You patrol. So if we now look at his capital again. So he's got 5 chimeras. I don't know how he got that troll halberdier over here. 5 chimeras, a troll halberdier, and a swordsman. 4 beetles can't beat that. Also, oh my god, I'm building a cathedral and I have no garrison here. Please help. Let's send a shaman over. These shamans are gonna need to... Well, actually, my summoning circle's right there, so actually all they need to do is... get into that city so I can summon a floating island in 7 turns when my artifact is done. Oh my god, stop summoning volcanoes. Please, God. Enough with the volcanoes. Got the sawmill. Put up a temple. Now... yeah, let's clear off the corruption off some of my crystals here. Hi. Hello, friend. What do you got guarding this place? A whole bunch of high-man units. They can hold off 2 Lizardmen halberdiers. Unfortunately. Are you landing units to attack me? Is that what's happening? Hold on, hold the phone. Are you landing troll shamans to attack me? Is that what you're doing? To attack the ultra elite beetle, the elite minotaurs, and the elite clack-on spearmen that I have guarding this town, you are landing troll shamans. Hey, Eric, thanks for the $5, man. Appreciate ya. I can just kind of run out there and roll these guys. Hi, friends. In fact, let me just throw up counter magic. Always important. Short on mana. Alright, Minotaurs wipe out troll shamans in 1 round. Just rip. Alright, you patrol, you purify corruption, you other Minotaurs, go on up there and hold on. You two, what's that? Swordsmen and settlers? Yeah, go kill those guys. You patrol there, you patrol there. Okay. Now, we get 4 more beetles onto the island. 6 more turns for the artifact. Look, my laugh has 2 settings, okay? Either it's like the evil chuckle, or when I get just absolutely overwhelmed by the hilarity or something, it rises in pitch until it becomes a goblin cackle. Those are the 2 ways it operates. Alchemize some gold? Yeah, I probably should alchemize some gold into mana. I just spent a whole bunch of gold, though, so... might be... I could do it. I don't really need to, because my mana income is really high. But it could be valuable. In fact, let me actually tweak my research up and my mana income down a bit. keeps running away from me, and I find it very rude. Yeah, because I'm making 342 gold per turn. This is what happens when you have a giant empire like this. Like, I'm literally just not spending my gold fast enough. Let's go ahead and get, you know what, in fact, let's go ahead and get, well, let's get a Miners Guild here. Nah. Let's go ahead and start turning out some Berserkers. I've got Halfling Slingers coming out here. That's fine. Yeah, we're turning out Halfling Slingers, we'll turn out Berserkers there. We've got a whole bunch of Spearmen that I don't want to go anywhere else here. Don't need housing, though. Let's make a library. This town has the sawmill coming up. Alright, Armorer's Guild, and now we can build the stables and get stag beetles out of Taigo. Sawmill there, so now we can have the Forester's Guild or the Temple. Let's have the Temple first to cut down on unrest. Forester's Guild there. Make it a Miner's Guild, increase production by 50%, so that gives me another like 5 production. You just patrol. You patrol, and you patrol. And you guys attack these engineers. Oh, he killed one of my mercenaries. Rude. Okay, so these Lizardmen Halberdier mercenaries are about expended, but they've paid for themselves. Is Awakened Tattoos worthless to pursue? No. Awakening Tattoos is really good for Marverni and Sauromatia. More so for Sauromatia than for Marverni, I would say. Alright, let's just throw Blight on somebody. Yeah, for Marverni, it's less valuable because their tattoos are less important, but for Sauromatia, the tattoos are really impactful, especially because the tattoos work on the Oyopatas. So the classic early game expansion strategy for Sauromatia is you take kind of like a moderate stat bless, and then you get awakened tattoos early, and then your Oyopatas can get the bless on them, and they can have their tattoos awakened, and then they become just absolutely monstrous. Of course, later in the game, the thing that Sauromatia is going to do primarily is focus on big, like death communions with their, what are they called? The Inari. But early on in the game, having the Oyopatas running around is really, really valuable. Has he not taken that? Oh my god, Jafar, I just don't understand you. He hasn't even look, he's got a city sitting here with a whole bunch of units that he's clearly made right next to a sorcery node that he could cast spells in because he's a sorcerer. He has sorcery spells that's guarded by Nagas. Come on now. Come on now, Jafar. Get it together. Get some help. Alright, Taigo can join Stag Beetle production. X2 has a sawmill, so we can go Forester's Guild there. Alright. I'm just leaving. I'm leaving. Okay, we got Summon Champion. Now we can summon really, really good heroes. Bless. Yes, give me Bless, please. Please give me Bless. No. No, I don't want Raised Volcanoes. Also, I just have to point out one thing as well. Hold on, let me build my Sages Guild. I don't know what Mana Short actually does, because it doesn't seem to lower my mana income. Okay, I've enchanted my item, the Plate Mail of Guardian Wind. I could put that on Fang, but actually, you know what? I'm about to summon a champion, so Fang is just gonna have to fucking lump it. I'm gonna summon a champion, and I'm gonna give them the best of everything. But yeah, so if you look at my... Oh, never mind. It just didn't update, I guess. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay, that makes sense. So, yeah. I'm now... massively negative on mana. So no player receives any form of new power from any source until the event ends. Fuck. Yeah, fortunately I have alchemy, so I can just transmute a whole bunch of money to mana. And in fact, I can still go on casting stuff, which is always good. So you know what? During a mana short, I'm gonna summon a champion, because fuck you. That's why. It's not even gonna affect me. I don't think it will actually stop the AI either. I think they'll still get their cheap mana income. But you know, a man can hope. Yeah, he has 1,000. Oh my god, both of those guys have 1,000 mana saved up. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Alright, go away. Okay, interesting. They're attacking me. Yeah, he's gonna cast Disintegrate. Wow. Oh, this slinger is immune to missiles because it has Guardian Wind and Eldridge Weapon cast on it. Okay, that makes sense. Let's make that Shaman invisible. And then, yeah, we're just gonna wait this out. Okay, we researched Bless. Holy Armor is also not a bad spell. It just gives you +2 defense. It's pretty cool. Yeah, let's go Holy Armor. Got our smithy there, put up the marketplace. Go ahead and buy that. Got our smithy there, so we'll put up the marketplace. And we'll put our beetles into town. We can't put our beetles into town because there are too many beetles in town already. There we go, full 9 stack. Love it. Meantime, the floating island is gonna head on back home. Alright, marketplace, farmer's market. Give me that food. Purify that. You patrol. Now, a full beetle 9 stack. Oh my god, he's left... Where has his army gone? That worries me. Where did all his summons go? Like, Tauron, baby, my man, you got to, you gotta be careful. I guess he just flew off with all his summons? I don't know where they flew to, though. Oh, you know what? You might be right. No, they shouldn't be, because he still has all kinds of mana in the bank. He still has 176 mana in the bank. Like, the mana short is... I mean, he gets all kinds of free mana every turn. Would that effect really happen? What's the chat delay like on YouTube? It's pretty significant. It's like, I don't know, 10-15 seconds, something like that. It's pretty high. Well, you know what? I'm gonna take advantage. See, look at that. He's still got all kinds of mana. He's still throwing all kinds of spells at me. I'm just gonna put down a massive counter magic. And then auto this. Go, my beetles, go! Yes! Beetle power! Do I want to completely raise this city? Yes, I do. Get out of here, Tauron. Nobody likes you. You smell bad. Tauron begins casting this spell. Oh, I found a Fire Giant spell and Firestorm. That's pretty cool, actually. Okay, so... in terms of summons, Fire Giants... The thing about Fire Giants is they're a pretty cheap summon. The upkeep of 3 mana only cost 150 mana, so it only cost me 2 turns to cast. They're not super strong, but they're fast, and they have Mountaineer, which means they can move over mountains quickly, and they can take your whole army with them. So 1 Fire Giant gives your whole stack Mountaineer. Also, they're immune to fire, so paradoxically, they're actually really good against Chaos Wizards. And then the other one was Firestorm. Firestorm hits everybody in a map square with a Strength 8 magical fire attack. It's not great, but, like, if you want to soften up a city before you attack it, it's pretty good at that. Okay, so now he's casting the spell of return, and now the challenge is to take out as many of his cities as possible before he comes back. Which should be relatively easy because he can't cast spells anymore. Okay, I've researched Holy Armor. Now let's research Fireball. And we've got a Fighter's Guild here. Now we can get the Armorer's Guild. That will enable us to recruit Berserkers. Let's alchemize a whole bunch more mana, because we can. Okay, so that's not the final victory yet, but the final victory is definitely coming. Just charge. We might lose a beetle or two doing this, but... Alright, we're still summoning the champion. We still have 4 turns there. There's still 6 beetles out of that army. And Tauron is now out of Arcanan cities, I believe. And we've got a maximum size beetle stack basically ready to go on the other continent. And we've got Minotaurs there. Fantastic. We're still at plus 10 food, which is kind of absurd, but welcome to the economy. In late game Master of Magic. At this point, I have basically every resource. I have all the resources. You don't get to have towns, sorry. So we're gonna reclaim that node. That node is gonna have to wait. I'm probably just gonna kill him rather than trying to take them out. But these beetles are going to shift over to Mirror and lead the offensive down south. And then the stack of beetles that's coming over here will lead the offensive towards the north. Oh, by the way, and something that I should have actually thought about, this is the time at which you can actually just take heroes and throw them at cities. Because since he is banished, Tauron cannot cast spells to fuck them over. So, like for example, they've got shamans down here, but beyond that, he can't cast any magic, so we're just going in. And now with this flying, nearly invincible hero, we can pretty much just bully Tauron's towns. Nah, don't raise it. We'll capture it. It's mostly rebelling, but it's still giving us a whole bunch of food. And trading production for food, or trading money for food, is a good trade for us at this point. We also have... Where'd my other hero go? Yeah, we've also got Fang the Draconian here. He can fly, so a lot of units can't attack him, which means he can also help lead the charge. Okay, city completely destroyed. Go there. Alright, we got a full beetle stack. And we're going to the tower. This should be pretty much the end for Tauron. I don't think he's gonna manage to get back in time. They're dropping off more. Okay, and the mana short has now ended. Mana has returned to normal. Gotta love it. We got the Foresters Guild. Let's go ahead with a library. Can't have a Miners Guild here because there's no minerals. Are we finally getting rid of Tauron? Yep, we're working on it. Alright, these guys... Actually, these guys can go south. Alright, what's he got guarding that city? Shamans, cavalrymen, swordsmen, that's fine. We'll send the 2 heroes to take that out. And my mana income is now plus 194. Let's throw some points into research there. I don't want to fight you. I'm just not interested. Okay, Fang's grown a level. We got our Sages Guild. Let's build a cathedral, I guess? Yeah, sure, build a cathedral, why not? Got a temple there, let's throw down a library just for fun. And we have summoned a champion. Who did we summon? Oh, we summoned Roland the Paladin. Okay, so this is the difference between a champion and a regular hero. Not so much this, like his stats here are like, they're okay. Down here, he's legendary. He has leadership, which means he increases the strength of whatever units he's stacked with. He has super might, which means his attack skill goes up by 1.5 per level of experience. He has Prayer Master, which means he adds +1 per level to all resistance rolls for all units, including himself. He has Healer. He has Magic Immunity, which means he's immune to spell damage, and he has a huge, overwhelming resistance bonus against breath and ranged magical attacks. He is armor piercing, which means he halves enemy armor, and he has first strike. And that's him with 0 experience. No! Oh my god, I pressed the wrong button. Oh my god, what have I done? I'm the worst. I spent all that time. I spent all that time talking about how great he was, and then I just pressed the wrong button and rejected. Okay. Alright, we're gonna summon another champion, guys. Don't worry about it. That guy, you know what? Fuck that guy. We're gonna summon a different champion. Oh, Lord have mercy. Ooh, okay, well, you know what? We're gonna get another one. It'll be fine. It'll take we're handicapping ourselves, all right? You know what? Tauron's such a wimp. He needs some kind of a chance. That's what we're doing. Trust me. Alright, can these 4 beetles take this town? Yeah, probably. Alright, so what do we got? We got Tiberius with the Staff of Pain. Wow. That is a really good weapon. That's an incredible weapon for a wizard. Look at that crap. And it makes him armor piercing. Nice. He has 6 armor? 6 armor, you say? Oh my god, he took no damage. Why did he take no damage? He's not magic immune. He must have rolled all kinds of well on that. Yikes. That was a 25 damage attack. So, for reference, a 25-point attack, like that was a maxed out firebolt. So that was 25 swords, essentially. So 30% chance to hit, because it's a standard kind of attack. Meaning that it would land about, like, 8 points of damage on average, and then he has 6 armor, so 30%. How did he take no damage from that? I don't get it. Oh well. Alright, well. Alright, well, I'm just gonna make this beetle invisible. No, direct damage is against armor. Or it should be, at least. Okay. Hey, Tiberius. Fuck you, Tiberius. That's right. You heard me. Alright, so he's invisible. That's not helpful at this point. Let me just, like, throw down a little Phantom Warriors, maybe. I have to cast it on my side of the field. Yeah, okay. I think my beetle just died. Aw, man, I was defeated. That's a shame. That's a crying shame. That's okay, though. He does not have many units left there. But yeah, direct damage should be against, should be aiming at armor. It shouldn't be hitting resistance. Resistance is not a defensive stat the way armor is. Oh, I forgot about these guys. Hold on. I need to go take out the trash real quick. Because Tlaloc has got these units just kind of wandering around in my land. I don't think it is. I would be surprised. Okay, he's retreated. Keeps retreating. I'm just gonna keep throwing Minotaurs at you until you die, dude. Just more Minotaurs. How much mana did Tlaloc just spend casting Life Drain on me? Like, a lot. Okay, interesting. How about I make them fly? Alright, how about I make them invisible and fly? Fucking magicians, am I right? How many of them are left? Not many? Yeah, fuck you. None of the guys in Old World Blues were named Tlaloc. There was... Okay, wait, No, that's Mobius. Dr. Mobius! Yeah, because all of the, I remember that because all of the AIs in Old World Blues were, they were all named for different, like... different conceptualizations of infinity. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know about that. I'm talking about the DLC. I'm talking about, like, Old World Blues, I'm talking about Old World Blues, the New Vegas DLC, which I actually just replayed not too long ago. Okay, so Fang has, not enough armor to survive this, I don't think. Well, actually, he might. I'm gonna turn Fang invisible round one. Nope, never mind. Didn't have the chance. Yeah, he died. I was a little worried that would happen, but I thought he could survive one round, and I was wrong. But that's okay. That just means I can give his equipment to our new champion when he comes in. Oh yeah, no, everything, all the parts of New Vegas were fantastic. Like, I'll be honest, people say that they don't like Honest Hearts. I even like Honest Hearts, I really do. Actually, my least favorite DLC is probably the Divide, to be honest. My least favorite location. Yeah, sure, peace, why not? I'm not killing you at the moment, so that's fine. Forester's Guild, we got a library there. Yeah, let's get a barracks. It doesn't cost any maintenance, so there's no reason not to have it. And now we've got this flying island on the Mirren Plain. So all these beetles can roll on down south, and this flying island can head down here to pick up Minotaurs. And you, sir, good old Tumu, my buddy, my pal, can finish the conquest of the north. Yeah, that's not gonna help you. I like how the bowmen aren't even bothering to shoot. just burn that one down. I don't need it. I don't want it. Alright, get the Minotaurs up there. Get them ready to go. So Lalak has cast Herb Mastery. Okay, so Herb Mastery, I believe, makes your units heal a lot faster. Is its primary thing. The Sierra Madre wasn't bad. It was... I actually thought the Sierra Madre was kind of interesting in that it limited you so sharply. And that was something that, like, by the time you got to the Sierra Madre in the main game, you were pretty much already, like, overpoweringly powerful. If you know what I mean. Okay, so yeah, Herb Mastery, yeah, completely heals all of his units every turn. And then Awareness, of course, reveals the location of all cities. So I kind of actually liked the limits that they put in place there. Alright, just roll in. No need to play this battle. I might lose a beetle, but there are more behind it. Nope, didn't even lose a beetle. Oh, we destroyed the farmer's market. Weak. We love farmer's markets. Build me a farmer's market worthy of Mordor. Meanwhile, you should kill him. Slash them. Yeah, and it's worth noting, by the way, when we're summoning a champion, that of course Tumu, who we've been, like, turned into this monster, is not actually a champion. Did he warp my node again? You really gonna just warp my node like that, bro? Bro. How could you do this? You warped my node. You absolute bastard. Alright, let's get the beetles going. I really unironically love Fallout New Vegas. It's such a good game. Fallout 1 and Fallout New Vegas are my two favorites in that series. I never really liked 2 for some reason. I couldn't tell you exactly why, but Fallout 2 was never quite my jam. So that's +4 movement, +4 defense, 1 movement, 2 resistance. That's 6 defense, 2 resistance, and Guardian Wind. I'm gonna go ahead and give Tumu that, so that his defense is a little bit more monstrous, and his resistance is also up. So now he fears no man. Now he's basically invincible. And yeah, he's gonna keep the defender just so he has that absolutely stupid +8 to hit. Actually, if I swap these, what does his to hit bonus end up being? +5? Okay, so that's 80% to hit with attack of 17. As opposed to 100% to hit with an attack of 14. I think his actual damage ends up staying about the same, except this also makes him armor piercing. So the armor piercing will actually make his damage go up quite a bit. Yeah, we're gonna give that to Tumu. I think the defender... Yeah, it lowers his armor though. Yeah, we'll keep him with the defender. The higher shield is valuable. Okay, so, and this is something that I actually have not done with Fallout New Vegas recently, but every Fallout game that I've played, I've played through it like normally, like a sane human being, but then at some point I always go back and I have a Punch Master run through. which has very strict rules. The Punchmaster run-through is this. Minimum intelligence, minimum charisma, maximum agility, and, strength endurance as high as you can get. And then, obviously, you tag hand to hand, and you're just not allowed to have social skills. Like, you can't use speech, you can't use barter. At least you can't tag them. You can raise them if necessary now and then, but fundamentally, the idea is you're going to go through the whole game, and the only real interaction you're going to have is with unarmed weapons, just by punching people. No guns, no melee weapons, just straight-up fisticuffs. And it's always hilarious, especially because that means that you get the special dialogue that Fallout games have for being just a terrible, stupid person. And I love it. I love all those things. Yeah, let's get Spell Blast. Okay, we built a university, let's build a bank. Get some cash money out of this town. We got the Farmer's Market, let's go with the Forester's Guild. And we got the Forester's Guild there. Let's, what the hell, let's build a Parthenon. Why not? Now, this is unacceptable. I know my node's been warped, but that doesn't mean you can just, land troops and come try to kill me. What is that? Oh, he's casting Rack. Oh, no. No. Okay, well that wasn't what I meant to do, but alright. No. Where's my Dispel? Where is my Dispel? Yeah, Dispel. No, not Dispel Magic. Fuck. Alright, fine, Dispel Magic. Well, I totally screwed that up. I just kept selecting the wrong things. Now I'm gonna have to send my hero over to save this town. Sometimes, sometimes these things just happen, and you're like, why am I this dumb? You know that feeling? Everybody knows that feeling. Alright, Marketplace. We're gonna have to get the shrine because we've got Unrest here. On account of the absolutely crushing taxes that I levy. I have no actual units in Jollyville. Let me just put a slinger or two in here. Alright. Right there. And we're gonna get all these guys. Put them in the floating island. And now you, just build up a couple of spearmen for garrison. And this floating island will go... That should be enough beetles to clear those three. So I think the floating island goes over here. And starts, Yeah. Yeah, I think the floating island goes over there. Alright, Conjunction of Nature has ended. Let's go with the Farmer's Market over here. We got the Smithy. Entered an estimated cost of $2 trillion. Oh god. I love it. Alright. It's beetle time. Can the AI surrender? I don't think the AI ever surrenders in this game. They will try to offer you increasingly ridiculous, like, amounts of stuff in exchange for not killing them, but they won't ever actually, like, outright surrender. Alright, champion next turn. Also, Minotaurs. Okay, I now have so many units, I need to start parking them outside. I need more flying islands. No, I don't want to fight you. I am not here to fight your boats, I am here to sack your villages. Okay, Alora the Elven Archer. This is another good champion-ish person. Can cast resist magic, so is a caster, +5 magic points, and can cast flight. Has agility, so agility increases defense by 1 per level. Has Super Blade Master, so increases their chance to hit by, what is that, 1 point, by 3 per 4 levels. So chance to hit will reach 100% very rapidly, and has Arms Master +2, so increases experience of all units stacked with her by 2 per level. So we're just gonna slowly come over here to the accept button and click that. Yep, Alora the Elven Archer, that's fine. And we're gonna go to items, we're gonna give Alora this armor, that Chain of Tyrolia, and then we're also gonna give her this bow. There we go. So the Chain of Tyrolia has given her +2 resistance. She needs a really good trinket now is what she needs. So we're gonna give her Morgana's belt, Orion's belt there. There we go. That's not bad. And then she'll level up next turn, when she starts a turn in our company. Okay, so yeah, so Alora, pretty damn good. It doesn't show her ammo, but she does have limited ammo, I think, but that's a good ranged attack. Has +2 to hit with a ranged attack. Has 14 armor already, and the agility will increase that rapidly. And then also already has 10 resistance. Her hit points are a bit low. That's pretty much the only problem with her. Okay, and now that I've got that, I can... Hold up, somebody is texting me. Who is texting me? And why? Alright, never mind that. Okay, so, Alora, pretty good. Very solid. It's a low caster value, but that's fine, because really all I want this for doing necessarily is casting resist magic on herself. And even at the start, she has enough to do that. So she can throw resist magic on herself, and then you have to get past her armor to actually hurt her at that point, which is solid. And then at higher levels, eventually she'll be able to cast flight on herself. Also, she's a forester, which is nice, because forester means that she can move through forest more quickly, and she has 5 move. Alora moves incredibly fast. Except this turn, apparently, she didn't, for some reason. You, meanwhile, there's just a lot of boats over here. Go destroy this boat. Alright, let's go for that town. I don't think I need any more spearmen here. I can just build trade goods instead. And now... yeah, just move on up there. Priests, settlers, up, full stack. Not a bad stack either. Got a settler in there for some reason, but a paladin, an elven lord, some cavalry. What's that? That's just one berserker. Boy, Valak's really got a lot of units over here. Alright, there we go. So, Alora just hitting her next level. So we can actually run up there and see her again. And you can see now she has, you know, more melee, more defense, more resistance, all that stuff. Let's cast Resist Magic on self. There we go. And now, let's throw down another floating island. And we're going to cast that right over there. And then we are going to cast Flight, which will go on the floating island momentarily. And we'll fill the floating island full of beetles. That's 6, so we need 2 more. And we will carry them off to some other part of the world. And you, sir, can run down this way. Alright, it's time for the invasion. First of all, let's throw down counter magic. In a big way. He's cast Black Prayer, so he's reducing the stats of all my units. Most importantly, he's reducing resist by 2. That's kind of a big deal. And that's why we definitely need the counter magic. Yep. I've got 43 skill, so we're gonna also drop Blur. Minotaurs will now slowly advance on the enemy. Oh wow, those Berserkers, yeah, with the thrown attack, I guess. Okay, so the Berserkers got rid of my beetle, unfortunately. But I think we have enough Minotaurs to finish the job. Even though we have to kind of slowly single file charge into the town. There we go. Excellent. So we've taken the town. And we can start recruiting if we want to, or let's build the Armorer's Guild. Get some Berserkers going on. Do I have any good buffs for her? No. I could cast Eldridge Weapon on her, which would help. Oh my god, he got the spell of return off. Fuck you, Tauron. Just really fuck you. Don't try it, Clawlock. Don't you sass me like that. Don't even think about it. Alright, friendly target for a flight spell. Yeah, let's make Alora fly. Okay, and now we need to put down a magic spirit. You over there. Let's get another Minotaur on board. Buy some more Minotaurs. Let's send this guy over to join the fun. Yeah, I have Holy Armor. I can cast that on her. Tauron, I definitely need to finish killing. He's only got these 2 towns left, so that shouldn't be too bad. But he can cast spells now, so there's that. Unfortunate as it is. What a shame, what a shame. Alright, we've taken that town. We've got Allura here. She can just kind of chill out for a minute. We're gonna wait 1 turn for Minotaurs. Or more Minotaurs, that is. And yeah, we're summoning that magic spirit, so we're gonna go and take that node. And we'll also take that node, which gives me a ton of mana. Holy crap. Then we will unwarp that node. And then we'll attack that node and conquer it. And that will increase our magic by, like, a lot. Meanwhile, this boat, this floating island, rather, is gonna have to circle around the continent. I should have done this differently. Wasn't thinking about it, but really I should have summoned the floating island right over here and had the beetles walk to it. But we'll just go around. And these 2 beetles will wait. Alright, Eric. See you later, man. We'll probably be wrapping up in about 20 minutes, which will be enough time to kill Tauron. Wow, that's quite an army. So let's first throw down a counter magic. And then we're gonna cast a 47 skill Blur. Yeah, made Black Prayer Fizzle. That's fine. They're going to have to come in to attack us. So then, let's cast Holy Armor on that Minotaur. Okay, those are some elite paladins. Those are elite elven lords. But their first strike isn't going to work when I attack them. So this Minotaur is going to attack and die. And that Minotaur... that Minotaur's probably going to get wrecked. Or not. Wow. Okay, so we did lose. Lost 4 fame, yikes. But we wiped out about half the stack, with only 3 units of Minotaurs, so not bad. Not allow us to take out... yeah, good luck with that. Of course you know this means war. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Let's go take that node. You just chill out for a second. Got another Minotaur right there. Excellent. Why didn't the Minotaurs come? Hang on. Tauron, just stop it. Hey, Lemon! You should be just about in time. No. We are about to crush Tauron beneath our heel. Yeah, burn the city down. And there we go! He's dead! Just in time. Oh, perfect. We found Flame Strike and... Oh, good. Disenchant True. I love that. Lovely, 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 lovely. What's in here? A few basilisks? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so basilisks have Stoning Gaze. They come after Breath and Thrown attacks, but before regular melee attacks, you have to resist or they turn you to stone. However, fortunately, I have such high resistance, it will not turn me to stone. And they have 2 move? Yeah, 2 move. Okay, just move back here. So let me see how much damage I take attacking this basilisk. Not much. Tumu's taken some damage. Ah, the nature node made me fizzle. Rip. Alright. Now let's just hunt down these bears. Basilisks are strong. They're just not strong enough for an endgame flying hero like this. Chaos Spawn spell and an axe. The Axe of Vivisection. +4 attack and +1 to hit. I'm actually gonna break that. Like, it's a weapon, but I've already got some really powerful weapons. And I have researched Chaos Spawn, or I've found Chaos Spawn, rather. Chaos Spawn are interesting. Chaos Spawn have, like, low defense and really low melee strength, but, they have incredible gaze attacks. So, they have a Strength 4 Doom Gaze, which ignores defense. They have a Death Gaze and a Stoning Gaze, which makes anyone they're fighting resist at -4 or just instantaneously die. And they cause fear, so you have to resist just to be able to attack them in the first place. They're kind of hilarious in a lot of ways. They're incredibly vulnerable to ranged attacks. That's their weakness. If you shoot them full of arrows, they go down pretty quickly. I mean, they have 15 HP and 6 defense, but still, they go down if you just start shooting arrows at them. Let me throw down Guardian Spirit. So that Guardian Spirit can go take over one of the nodes on Arcanos. And then I'll need to summon another Guardian Spirit to take over the other node. And we got our Armorer's Guild, so we can start building Berserkers here. So we'll start doing that. Marketplace leads to Farmer's Market. And yeah, so these 2 nodes we're gonna take over with Guardian Spirits. And you, ma'am, need to keep on healing. And then that node we also need to take over with the Guardian Spirit. Actually, go to that node first. And you, sir, you should go fly around conquering towns. And let's get a couple of spearmen in each town just to provide garrison forces. And then we'll start building buildings. What's he got? 4 units there. Yep. Here we go. Drop a big old counter magic. Make somebody invisible. Yeah, there we go. Invisitar. That Manticore's probably gonna die. But that's alright. What else we got? How much mana do we have left? Could put on Bless. We don't really need Bless, though. We don't need to throw any more spells, I don't think. Okay, Berserker's nearly dead. Oh, wow, he actually won. With a Shaman at 1 HP, no less. Damn. Well played. Alright, I don't need any more slingers. Let's go to trade goods. Yeah, that was just RNG, but like, respect. I don't even mind. Nah, we're leaving. And we researched Spell Blast. Ooh, Doombolt. Doombolt just you take 10 points of damage, which is kind of cool. Let's get Chaos Channels research, get it out of the way. A Wizard's Pact with Jafar? Yeah, sure. Why not? Got a university, let's get a bank down here. The good old Bank of Orkdom. Put up a cathedral for the fun of it. Purify down there. You go back to this town and just hang on. And wait for more Minotaurs. Nah, don't want to fight. Wait, hold on, hang on, wait, stop showing more things you want me to build. Stop it. Is that a flying ship? Or is it just in the water on the other side? I think it's just in the water on the other side. Alright, go claim nodes. Excuse me, rude. First of all. Secondly, fuck your priests. No, I don't think you heard me the first time, so I'm gonna say it again, but louder. Fuck your priests. Okay, library for some more research. You go over there, you go, like, into a town. You meld with that node. You Minotaur it up over there. Okay. Stop it. Stop trying to fight me. Okay, Jafar. Throw up another Guardian Spirit. Needs to go back to the main place. Got a cathedral building there. Let's get a couple of spearmen over here. Sage's Guild over there. Can't I cast Great Wasting now? I could cast Great Wasting now, that's true. It's a thing I could do, no one would stop me. Or no one would be able to stop me, rather. I can't go through this square because there's too many units on it. Hilariously enough. One thing that I should do is I should move my... Well... There's gonna be a lot of fighting over here on Mirror. But there's also gonna be a lot of fighting here on Arcanos. But at this point, it's worth saying, at this point, the game is largely over. Tauron was the only person who was stopping me from kind of ruling the world. With him gone, these others, they just don't have they just really don't have the muscle to stop me. At this point, I think it's worthwhile to say, like, Ant King's domination is pretty much unstoppable now. Because I've got, I think, more cities than both of them put together. Certainly I've got more cities than either of them. And they're AIs who are not very smart, in the same way that Tauron was not very smart. And they're not good, like, they've still got this, like, this troll village is still just here. I've got my income is so incredibly high in every regard that they don't have any capacity to resist me. I mean, I can just summon more stuff constantly and recruit more stuff constantly. Like, it's worth noting, right now, I have like 2 stacks worth of beetles just sitting around waiting. Like, I've got 4 there, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll have another one there next turn, another one in 2 turns. Yeah. At this point, Ant King has effectively conquered the world. I've killed 2 of my rivals, and of my other 2, neither is at all capable of holding me off. Like, my next move here is just, I get, you know, these 6 beetles, and I come over here, I land them on Tlaloc's capital, smash him down, destroy his fortress, take that city, and then I shift to Mirror through that tower and start conquering these cities over here. I have my super-powered flying heroes come over from the other continent, and they start wiping people out. You know, Allura is tough enough at this point she can take part. She needs a little bit more resistance. So I would probably, like maybe I would forge her a better version of Orion's Belt. She doesn't need +2 movement, so maybe I just forge her one that's like defense, resistance, and then something, or a better bow. You know, lots of different options, but basically they all boil down to I can attack in ways that the AI can't really prevent me from doing, and can't attack me back. So I think at this point I might call this game. Ant King has achieved his conquest. The rest of the world will fall to the unending Klakon hordes and their satrapies, and poor Jafar and Tlaloc here will inevitably find themselves crushed under the rolling power of the Klakon war machine. So that's going to be the end of this game of Master of Magic. I could go on all the way to the end, but there isn't even really a satisfactory end. Like, there's no end cutscene, I don't think. I think it's just basically a text pop-up. So that is going to be the end of Ant King's journey. With the death of Tauron, no one can possibly stand in the way of our massive insectoid power. And our many, many armies. Our many, many armies. Look at all these units, holy crap. I'm paying 146 gold in upkeep. Yikes. And of course, we do have the hero Tumu the Assassin, the Grand Lord. This isn't actually even the highest level. Like, he could get... there's a couple more levels for him to go. Up to Demigod, I believe. But Tumu the Assassin, this is an example of... This is actually a fairly moderate endgame, like, superhero. And we'll see what we want to do next. I think, like I said, I might step away from Master of Magic for a little while. I have been thinking about a different Master of Magic playthrough, starting with the Beastmen, but I'm playing with Death Magic, which has always been my favorite. Death Magic is the greatest. But I'll probably step away from Master of Magic for a little bit, do something else. I'll try to kind of bring back some more of those really old strategy games that we can discuss about, and watch, and play, and have fun with. The only real problem with a lot of them is, I just have trouble recording them because of the way the old games kind of use your system. But so we'll see what we want to do next. So, thank you all so much for watching. Really appreciate that y'all are spending so much time with me and having fun watching me mess around with these old games. I find it hugely entertaining, and we'll definitely come back to Master of Magic at some point in the future. We're not letting this game lie on the shelf gathering dust. But I will see y'all next time. Probably this weekend I'll do a little bit of streaming. So in about, 3 days or so, Sunday, Saturday, one of those times. And I will hope to see you then. Take care.